What's really good? It's your boy Bracey coming to you live and direct from where? My kitchen, cause I still pay the bills in this bitch. And it's my phone. And you can go fuck yourself, of course, if you don't like what I have to say. Now, a side note quickly, yo, it's been hot as a bitch out here. I just got washed my hair the other day. She came through, washed my hair. Bro, I let this bitch drip dry for 48 hours, bro, and it didn't help. It didn't help, man. I woke up this morning and my hair's officially dry. But anyway, we ain't here to talk about my hair. Shout out to Little V, because you know what, it was on your profile on Instagram is where I found this meme, or pretty much. You know, I saw it in a few places before, but I wasn't doing YouTube videos at the time, and now that I've seen it on your page, I thought, hey, this is a great thing to talk about. So basically, in this this meme, it basically is saying, well, you know, this woman dropped out of school, you know, she had this boyfriend with her, he put her back through school, encouraged her to go to school again, or whatever the case may be. I mean, he fully supported her while he was doing like you know, a blue collar job, you know, where he was selling fruit on the side of the road, or I don't know, working in a post office, whatever the fuck, right? So anyway, he's helped put this girl back through school. She now got a degree and became a lawyer, right? And it also said in the meme that, you know, now that, you know, she's a lawyer and whatnot, she feels bad that she wants to break it off of him, but she feels like he's not on her level. Okay, so, you know, she's about to do the level up thing, right? So, you know, in the meme, listen, whether it was true or false, we all know shit like that happens all the time. You know, a woman has an education, she feels like, hey, you know what, I make more money than you, you're not on my level, you know, I can't settle for you. And you know what, by rights, I stand behind that 100% for one. And for two, I mean, yo, to sit down like in a classroom or wherever the fuck you're sitting down to do, get your degree and all, like, yo, that shit takes focus, real determination. So, you know, I want to give a round of applause to anybody, man or woman, that's out here that's like, yo, you know what, I'm gonna get a degree and better my life. Hey, that is fine. You go for it. You do what you have to do. No one's not knocking it. No one is here knocking it. You do what the fuck you have to do. At the end of the day, you gotta pay your fucking bills, right? So I get it. I get it. But here's the thing, right? When it comes to like, well, in my opinion, when it comes to like, you know, where women go pursue a career when they get their degrees and whatnot, you know, like I'm saying in the meme, because now she wants to break up with the guy, because, you know, she feels like they're not on the same page anymore. She's doing way better than him, and she's starting to look at him as a burden, basically. And you know what, by rights, I agree. I totally agree. I stand behind that 100%. That guy is a fucking burden. He's a financial strain. Like, it's just, I get it. Your pussy's not gonna get wet being with a guy like that. I get it. But here's what the thing is. A lot of guys, whether they tell you this or not, tend to stay away from, you know, educated women. And men tend to a lot of men tend to stay away from educated women because, you know, there's a lot of educated women out there right now and they ain't got a man. So it's not like I don't know what I'm talking about, right? But a lot of guys tend to stay away from educated women because, you know, when they tend to get their degrees and whatnot, they tend to go into like masculine roles. They do like masculine jobs, you know, like lawyers and stuff like that. Now you might say, oh, right, anybody can be a lawyer, but I'm not here to talk about that right now. At the end of the day, we all know men compete. Okay, that's what men go out to do. We are workhorses. We go out, we compete, and regardless of how the fuck you want to view it, I don't make the rules. This is the way God made it, okay? Because listen, when you have like a woman in a masculine role, okay, now I'm just gonna go with what the meme was saying, that, you know, the whole lawyer thing, because that's what it was saying. She became a lawyer, and you know, a lot of guys tend to stay away from women in these masculine positions, you know, lawyers and all that kind of stuff, because for one, you know, she's having to do background checks all the time, for one. You know, if you're going to be a lawyer, you're going to have to, like, get the backstories. You're going to have to do all of these things. You're going to have to argue your point a lot, you know, depending on what type of lawyer you are or whatnot. Well, that's another topic. But, you know, no man wants to go out and come home and, after competing with everyone in the world, wants to come home and feel like he has to now compete with his girlfriend or his wife, because she feels the need that she has to prove herself, prove that she's equal You know, which is BS. I don't believe in men and women are equal, but I can save that for another video. But you know, a lot of guys tend to stay away from educated women because, you know, they feel like they can't relax around their women because she's always gonna be on his back about you know, how can I put it? Be always on his back about, you know, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do better. And which is all good. Everyone needs a push. Don't get me wrong. But when it comes to the point where you're with a woman and you can't even chill, you can't even lay down and relax because you know to yourself in the back of your head, she's she's thinking, hey, you know, I could be doing better right now. It's going to be hard for you to relax in your own space. You're going to be constantly thinking, okay, look, you know what, I need to do this, I need to do that, because you're going to be thinking she's probably just going to leave, or she might even be dropping hints, which is going to fuck with you, which is why you're going to be thinking, hey, you know what, I need to do this, or whatever the case may be, because she's going to leave. And one of my other videos, I said, listen, men like peace. Comes to a point in our lives where we want peace, we want to sit down, we want to chill. Obviously, yes, you still want a man that's motivated and you still want a man that's driven, but you don't want the man to feel like he has competition in the house. Okay? That's his sanctuary. That's where he wants to come back and he wants to chill. Whether you lot might live together or you go visit him or whatever the case may be. A lot of guys tend to stay away from higher educated women because of some of those reasons. And like I said, by right, she should want to move on. She should. You see, because the thing is now, when you have to understand what makes, okay, well, when women come across guys that are educated, have degrees and whatnot, that shit is attractive to them. And for some strange reason, women seem to feel like if they get degrees and a higher education, that's gonna attract men to them. And the truth is, it doesn't. We don't care about your degrees, we don't care about your education just yet. That's not on the front end. For example, if a guy is going out, he's going out with his boys or whatever, or he's gone out and he's met a girl, when he comes back to the squad, he's not going to be like, yo fam, yo man met this chick today, bruh, she's got a degree in biology. No, that's not how a conversation goes. The first thing that comes out is she fine? Is she a butterface? Or, you know, that's what guys more look at on the front end. Like, right off the back, we value looks, beauty, youth, fertility. These are the things guys first notice as soon as we meet a woman. So when a woman comes out and you go, hi, yeah, my name's da 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 da, and yeah, what do I do? Oh, well, I got a degree in this, and like, that's all good. Like I said, well done, but you have to understand at the same time, if that's the route that you want to go, you're gonna decrease the chances of finding a suitable partner. Now, I'm not saying you can't find someone, you can. But in the long run, you're not going to really find the guy that you want, because what he's looking for a woman that really doesn't know much. And he can teach her and show her and instill his morals and beliefs into her, rather than have a woman that's already, you know, been down this path where, you know, because she's book smart, she feels like she knows everything and you can't teach her nothing. Men tend to stay away from that. Okay, and like I say, by rights, she should fucking bounce and go find someone else. But the thing is, I believe she'll be women like that are left in limbo. And you lot can tell me if I'm wrong, because now you make a certain amount of money because you got a degree, or you might not even be making the money. You just feel like, hey, you're the shit. And then you don't want to look at the men that probably don't have degrees, or they're below you, because you feel like you're better than them. And then you're looking at the guys on your level that also share your degrees, but they don't want girls like you because you're too much work, you're too much stress, you're always gonna have something to say. They rather get with a girl that serves fries in Burger King. And that's the truth. They'd rather get with a guy that serves they'd rather get with a girl that serves burgers and chips in Burger King than get with a woman that has a career. And you don't see it all the time. You know, you see a lot of these older guys that got shit going on. These men want younger women. Because they're less fucking stressed. They're less work to deal with. Okay, and I know that's gonna piss a lot of chicks off because you put a lot of time and effort into your degree. I get it, you did. But at the end of the day, it's not something that guys are gonna go for. Alright? Now I'm not saying to you don't go to school, don't get a degree. I'm not saying to you don't pay bills and all that kind of stuff. I get what the economy's like out here. But I'm just putting it out there so you can think about what the fuck to do. Because, you know, you can't have both. You can't have... Well, it's very rare. It's very rare for a woman to really have both. I mean, a lot of that you see more in like the movies and stuff like that. And even if a woman does have both, a lot of the time, the boyfriend or the husband's not happy. And it's just a facade that they're putting on. Or she might not be happy. Because, you know, there's too much of this going on. Heads clashing. One wants to lead and the other one feels like she should lead because she's got something written on paper that says she's smart. Book smart. Okay? Anyway, that's gonna be me for today. I'm gonna catch up with you in a bit. Peace!